do a grand introduction. We're fucking real heroes now.
Alright, well, roll me a survival check to see if you survived the walk from the dock to the town.
Okay.
You
1.
failed. You're dead. You died.
Okay,
what's your
Ace is
backup
dead.
character?
Well, speaking of...
You hear that you see the sheriff, and she sets herself on fire because she was so madly in love with your goofy fucking ass. I don't know.
And then I, of course, will give her all the solace and
with my dick out.
Because we both love him. We both love him so much.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna murder Mitsuru with my next character.
He's a ghost.
This is metagamey as fuck, and I don't care.
You are possessed. Let's see.
It's like Among Us. You're just a ghost hovering around.
I'm not doing any of my fucking jobs. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I ain't getting no more spells. I'm from Boston now. Just so you know. This is bullshit.
Empty your own
fuck
trash
off.
chutes, assholes.
I'm going over Harvard. Now fuck off.
So I believe when we left off, there was a crowd gathering, and the little kid points your way, and everybody turned and looked.
Yeah.
And they're huzzah!
Yes, we have returned. Citizens, gather round.
Everybody gathers around.
Your heroes are calling.
And Ace is gonna regale with his normal introduction. Well, I'll wait. I'll do Nitsu a second then, since he stepped away. So Ace is like,
right. What the fuck are you talking about? But I remember now.
Ace is going to motion to the crowd. He's like, "We have returned. We have found some of the citizens. May I introduce to you the Shadow Angel, Demon Knight, Prince of Darkness, Braddock."
Satan.
Pretty much.
Motherfucker went with Prince of Darkness. Look at you.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Knight. I love that too.
That is definitely not what he said.
Of course.
He did, but he went Braddock.
Fourth son of...
Did you do an echo too?
Blah, 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 blah. He's going to go into Nitsu's long, verbose introduction.
Breaker of chains. Fuck you.
The sacrificial prince, Nitsua. So he has dubbed him the sacrificial prince, and then he begins. And of course, I, newly appointed royal brazier for the royal court here of Shoebill Shore.
Coast, man, it's Coast.
Shoebill Shore, yes. Stone Coast. I got it.
No, you're just doing it all wrong.
100%.
Yeah, no.
For the coast and the stones.
I just would like to say that during all of this, he looks really tired. And it's like,
the sheriff's
have this moment, but I'm just tired.
The sheriff's
we just got done fighting, and he's relishing in this.
Right. He's just coming back to consciousness. Sheriff's stab him. We can't get the names right.
And Slayer of Dragons, Ace Burbank. We have returned.
He slayed a glass ball.
I slayed the dragon, Braddock.
Remind me, did the dragon fly away, or did you guys kill it?
It flew away.
It flew away. Yeah, okay. He killed an ornament.
Right. Destroyer of Christmas.
When he says it, he looks over at Nitsua, or he looks over at Ace, and then just kind of looks back at everyone, and he's like, sure.
Yeah, fuck it. I guess. Fuck it.
I guess we did.
I mean, Brad could say whatever.
Maybe he
but
did,
Ace is claiming he killed the dragon.
Maybe Ace did do it, and I didn't see it because I was unconscious. I don't know.
Right, when you woke up, the dragon was gone. You wouldn't have seen a body of a dragon.
I also don't.
That's-
But there was
not the
also a
only-
cliff right there.
Right. That would be the only clue you would have. But yeah,
Yeah.
you know, play it dumb. I'm into it.
You killed the dragon's patience. He just took off.
I've done that with many things. That's still killing it. Because I kill everything I do. I always kill it.
You're a killer.
You see like a bunch of kids, and like one of them like comes to the front. Not the kid you saved, but like one of them comes to the front. And is like, "You killed the dragon."
Yes, I did.
How?
Eldritch Blast, the same way I kill everything, and he's gonna shoot a fence post in town with his wand.
Fuck. Braddock asking that question was fucking.
It was good.
It's very good.
It was good. I wanted to laugh, but I had to keep going.
Oh, you put it off. Yeah, keep going.
17 to hit a fence post.
Yeah, sure. you got it. And then you see some dude's like, he's like, comes to be like, man, fuck, I just said that yesterday.
They asked how I killed the dragon. I'm sorry, I needed a demonstration object that wasn't someone who could die.
Braddock's a little further back and goes, "Dragon!"
Fucking.
This dude just starts walking to his room to go to bed and just like ignoring these guys.
Everybody like as you pass the crowd, they're like patting you on the back.
I'm looking for my long rest, essentially. That's what I'm doing.
We could probably use some clerics if there's a cleric in town. Some
Austin, I'm gonna need you to roll
medic.
for initiative only. Yeah, there's a
How much
cleric
did
there.
you
I forgot what her fucking name is. Her name is Sangha.
I believe Your Majesty could use some attention.
She's like,
His sacrifice
yeah.
was great on this mission.
yeah, I'll see to it. You got it. And she just starts following Mitsuha.
I mean, we're all bleeding.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
following me now. She's gonna be my side chick.
right
There
on.
you go.
That's Kanan.
She's a dwarf. She's tiny.
Yeah, just rest it on
Yeah.
her shoulders.
I'm okay
Right.
with
Right.
The king's gonna be pissed.
It's gonna make
Even better.
69ing weird, but yeah.
that. Even
It's gonna be a fraction.
6/9.
Hey, as a short guy, height doesn't make it that weird. You can make it work.
Torsos are all relatively the same size. It's fine.
Who doesn't love going up on a girl?
So
That's what the step ladder's for.
at this point, the sheriff kind of clears her way. Sergeant. She kind of makes her way. She goes.
I got that. Fuck
She
you.
goes. She goes.
You're a fuck.
I missed it.
He said
just
step
gonna-
ladder, and I'm like, yeah, props. For 2 meetings.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's why I had to
Why
say
did I
something.
come back?
Sorry for
I
interrupting, Adam.
fucking knew better than to come back to that shit. So the sheriff or the sergeant pushes her way through, and she kind of looks at you, Asa. She's like, "You're a slippery one, ain't you?"
Well, it looks like it.
Well, that's good. It's good to see you boys back. You guys, town's yours. I mean, we're gonna keep doing our thing, but you know, I'm sure much won't get done. You're gonna have people pestering you all day, just looking for a story. But you know, if you want to, just tell them to fuck off. And she kind of turns around. She's like,
Your heroes are hungry.
she's like, some guy throws a tomato at you. No, she's like, she's like, she kind of turns around. She goes, hey everybody, you know, let's try and let's take care of these boys. Let's try not to bother them too much. I'm sure in time they will be kind enough to grace us with tales of their adventure. Everybody, let's all fuck off back to work, okay? And everybody's like, you hear some groans and stuff because they all want to like see what's up and hear the story. And but they all go back to their work and shit. And yeah.
Ace is gonna find the kid that we saved. He's gonna slip him 2 gold, and he's gonna say, "Hey kid, make sure you let everybody know I slayed the dragon.
He's like, what
You
did
were
I say
there.
his name was? Randy?
Yeah.
Randy? I don't remember what his voice is like. He's like, he gives you the come down here finger, and he's like, but it flew away though.
But was I not the one that made it fly away? Did I not defeat it? So
I mean, yeah, but
you could say I defeated it.
You should have had the kids say,
But saying I
gave me
slayed
4
it is
points
better.
to say he didn't.
He's like, holy crap. My dogs are psychos. He's like, yeah, I mean, like, you kind of more repelled it, but, I mean, okay, I'll see what I can do. And, he kind of, like, fucks off to himself.
Yeah.
The sheriff is like, she's like, well, like I said, town's yours. Do what you see fit. I'm sure you're getting tired. I'm sure you're tired. You know where the beds are.
Yeah, what time of day is it?
Let's say like middle afternoon, like 2, 3 o'clock.
Sleep.
Right. I mean, yeah, it'd be fucking not like it matters a lot.
Yeah. I figure we'll just sleep through to the next day because we've had a kind of a long journey, even though we had a little bit of time back here.
Right.
Yeah, that last day did kind of drag on.
Yeah, so I say
God, fuck off. God damn it.
That one went over my head. It's all good.
Dragon.
Oh.
Yeah. I only got it because there was a mediocre rapper with the Rough Riders named Dragon. And he made a lot of rhymes about breathing fire and shit. Yeah.
Hey, Austin, how you liking this session so far?
Stuart's asleep. He can't talk. So yeah, if you guys wanna just go to bed, that's totally cool. They'll have somebody. So
Braddock, let's have a 15-minute in character conversation about the in-world football league.
Oh yes, please.
Damn it, I went from one
the Stone Shore Patriots.
The Buffaloes
I gotta say
are
they're underrated this year.
So yeah, you guys go to bed. Nitsua, you have a dream. That one day.
Is it a little hairy woman?
Yeah. I mean, there's like one hairy chick, but you don't recognize her, and she's just like walking by, and she's like, "Sup?" and then she just keeps going. No, you're like in your childhood room, and you're playing, and you hear your mother and father, and they're talking, in like either in the next room or maybe a couple rooms over, probably the next room, and your mom sounds upset. You're having trouble making out the words. Mom sounds upset. Dad sounds indifferent is probably stoic is probably a good word. And then you hear him kind of get loud. Not loud, like still I assume the palace has pretty thick doors, so it's muffling a lot of it. But you hear him yell something, and it kind of ends with, he's like, you hear like something hit the table, and it like clanks a little bit, clinks and clanks, and he's like, and you hear him yell, just stay out of it, and then you wake up.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You have a feeling that it is. It sounded like a coin purse, a sack of coins, and for you to be able to hear it, you gather that it was probably a sizable amount. Yeah. So you overhear this argument, and you hear that, and you hear just stay out of it. Everybody else dreams of sunshine, rainbows, and kitten butts.
I'm terrified of kitten butts. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, well, then, you piss yourself. So
not again.
yeah.
Braddock.
Where's the water bowl? Yeah. So,
Genie, you fucked me again, Genie.
God, what the
Why do you
fuck?
always fuck me?
What did we name her? The fucking, the bartender. Did we name her?
Babs.
Babs,
The
that's
cook
right.
is Babs.
Yeah, Babs. She's like, she's sweeping, and she maybe like the wisps of the broom on the floorboards. Maybe they disturbed you a little bit, but not enough to like wake you up. And then she like pokes you, Ace, and she's like, "Breakfast is ready." And then she's like, "You guys are friends. I'm not waking him up. He's far too large."
Don't worry. I'll take care of it. And he kind of looks at the lamp, and then looks at Braddock, and then he goes to wake him up.
All right. How does that go?
Because he's used to hearing something from the lamp, so he just shakes it. Braddock, time to get up.
The hell you want?
Breakfast.
Well, then why did you say that?
He just did.
I kind of did. I did when you asked me. I don't know. Maybe I'll just say breakfast next time. Is that how you
He's
get
just
up?
grumpy in the morning. He knows what you said. You should have just led with breakfast.
Well, no, I know, but Ace is talking this out. He's figuring this out. He doesn't understand.
Yeah, he's easily confused.
Yeah. Okay. Food. It's up. And he's gonna like kick.
No, I'd like to think that Sue is already awake, like making notes, like he's writing in a journal, and like
Okay.
he's awake.
We went to bed midday. That makes sense.
Yeah, I assume he knocked out before the rest of you did. Yeah, so you go down. She's got like eggs, toast, a little bit of fruit and stuff. It's a decent spread. The colony isn't like off and running yet, so they get you. They do the best they can for you with what they have. Yeah. So
for sure.
But yeah, she's like she comes up. She goes, "If you need anything, I'll be around sweeping. You'll hear me." And she like just kind of walks back off and stuff.
Ace, we should have brought some of that dragon you killed to put on the barbecue.
We should have. Unfortunately, it fell off that cliff into the abyss. Don't you remember?
Right.
You were behind a pillar. You might not have seen the shot.
The cliff.
That is unfortunate, Braddock.
Yes.
You had these large, scary,
large beast
dark angel
way around
wings
the
coming
world
from your
flying,
back.
Fell off a cliff.
I'm sorry, I did not hear you. I was speaking.
That's a good point. Lars, you were still in angel form when all that happened, right?
You might not remember any of it.
You might not.
Do you remember?
No.
I don't know how your stuff works.
No.
So Braddock.
So neither of us actually know that he didn't kill it.
That's why I think I don't know if I actually went with it on purpose, knowing that, or I just went with it because it was funny.
Like legitimately.
Well, no, that's up to you. Like, if that's not how your character works, that's just what I intuited.
I'm still skeptical about it.
There's nothing mechanical, and none of it matters. It's totally up to Paz.
It would affect this scene. That's why I'm asking.
Well, totally. Just bragging rights, and just you're renowned as a hero. Because as far as I know, like we were fucking
Ace fully intends to tell the tale and make everybody look good.
Yeah, because I imagine we all started talking about it, and I'm like, we were all attacking this thing we were matching its murderous intent with our own fury, and I went out. I got knocked out, and I was on death's door, and then Ace was right next to me, and that's how I woke up. And the dragon had been vanquished and slain. That's what I saw.
And my sarcasm is legit also skepticism as well.
Okay, I'm down with that. Okay. I'm down for you playing it however you want.
I'm 100%.
I don't care. I just think this is funny.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% backing it up.
And
he's Dragon Slayer for sure.
No,
I love it.
You missed the introductions, Austin, because you are the sacrificial prince.
I am the sacrificial prince. Absolutely.
Baz is saying,
lay my life down.
Baz is the shadow angel, demon knight, prince of darkness. You got a big long name, but you already had a big long name.
It's true.
So
Yeah, I mean I love it. That's perfect for him. He's very proud of it.
And we have Ace, the Master of Arcane, Dragon Slayer.
Naturally, the best detective in the world.
He actually gave himself the least amount of clout, just the biggest.
Right, he got less names. He just took the best one.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, but I guess if you're gonna write the story, you get to decide how it ends.
For sure.
So
he's the storyteller and hero. That makes it even worse.
Yeah. So the town, as you guys are like eating, you see like maybe like one or two other people, and they're just kind of like they're also eating small breakfasts, and they're just kind of like every once in a while you'll catch them like peeking at you guys. Just because you guys are kind of like big shits now. I mean, you were before anyway, but like, it's better now.
Yeah. Ace is gonna pick up his food and go sit with them. How are you? Tell me, how's the colony getting along?
It's about as good as it was before you guys left, but you know, we're trying.
So what do you do?
I don't really have a skill, sir. I just lend my hands where they can be useful.
I know nothing about that.
Well, you know, I'm sure you have other talents.
I slayed a dragon.
Yeah, that'd be... that's beyond anything I can do.
Oh, sure, you could handle it.
Oh, that... I don't even know. He like, do you have a weapon?
Yeah, I got a spear.
Okay, so he like...
Well, no, he gave that spear to that guy, so I got like a...
Nah, that guy would have given it back to you.
Okay.
He gave it back to you because he like knelt. You told him to keep it, but yeah, he made sure he gave it back to Babs, and she left it with you with your stuff, and she slept and stuff. So he's like he like sees your spear, maybe like leaning up against your chair or whatever. He's like that thing over there wouldn't even have the foggiest what to do with it.
That thing, I killed 2 frost drakes with that thing.
That sounds like dangerous. Like not too much for the bravery. Just this is a simple laborer.
Me either. I was terrified. I still can't believe I did it.
He says, well, that's the thing about bravery, isn't it? Is it doesn't exist without the fear. It's acknowledging the fear and moving past it.
Well, maybe this will help with that. And he's gonna hand him the spear.
He's like, if you're not afraid, and you just go do something that someone would think is courageous, you're kind of just an idiot then. Not that he's like he like starts to backpedal because he realizes what he said. He's like, not that you're an idiot. No, never mind.
Well, I was afraid, so I wouldn't be the idiot. Why would I take offense to that?
You know, just never. Yeah, of course, indeed. Yeah.
Carry on, I guess. You seem nervous.
Well, you know, I've never really been around somebody of your renown.
Well, not many people have, but how many people have I met? Really, in the grand scheme, not as many as I'd like to.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know unless that was rhetorical. I have no idea how many people you've met. Could be 5.
I'm not sure what that means, but
could
sure.
Be 6.
Okay, at this moment, I see
7.
that this is taking too long, and I come over there and smack Ace on the back. You be like, "Hey, how's it going over here?
How are you?
You guys meet my friend, the Dragon Kisser?
Dragon Slayer?
Oh,
Slayer of Dragons?
Sorry, my bad.
I actually look. It's on my identification. He did a poor charcoal rubbing.
It's like a 3rd grader wrote it in crayon.
Of a dragon that's been killed.
We were once like here in dragons, and he killed them.
Yeah.
He's like,
well, no, it's a dragon and then a picture of a sleigh.
Like Santa's sleigh?
Yeah. He's the Dragon Slayer.
God.
Yeah, he's a carpenter.
Don't you get it? Dragon Slayer.
Because
it's because I killed the dragon. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, right.
It's a play on pictures.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I see what you did there. Very clever and all. Good job. He's like he gets it. He thinks you John, if you were watching this as a third party, would sense that this guy thinks you're a dumbass, but he's too grateful for your actions to ever let that on.
He's perfectly okay with that vibe. Like, that's the vibe I'm wanting him to give off. He doesn't realize that, but
yeah,
he has disadvantage on insight checks. Remember?
Oh, right, totally. I do now.
So,
yeah.
So, well, he got a 16, but still,
that's pretty good.
He doesn't care. Choose to disregard.
Yeah. The guy's like, he kind of like scrapes together like the last bit of food he like had and like shovels one giant bite in his mouth and he like chokes it down. He's like, I appreciate all the things you did, gents. If I don't get back to work, sheriff's gonna have my ass. And he's like, he kind of like bows his head, like he doesn't like kneel down or anything, but he like kind of like gives you a half-ass bow, and then he like he's like, if you need me for anything, I'll be down by the farms.
Sweet.
Gotcha. I might come say hi.
No, right. Good day.
I apologize. But I was laughing because I pictured somebody in the background going, "He doesn't even work here."
That guy goes, "I'm not even supposed to be here today."
You know, Nitsua, these are real salt of the earth people.
I feel like Nitsua would have been like talking to someone, and he looks over at Ace, and he's like, "Right, you are, Ace," and then keeps talking with whoever he was talking about, like, and he's not like talking to them; he's listening to whatever they have to say.
Yeah.
He's just being a listener.
You see, like, you were probably you chatting. Like, this is probably like just another guy of a similar ilk, and he's just I don't know. I guess you were asking him about like what he does.
Yeah, what do you do? What brought you here? How you doing?
He doesn't say anything really of note, but he does answer your questions in earnest, and it's just you continue to have the calming effect on this town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good role for you. You're nailing it. Yeah. So you guys are free to do whatever you want. So what do you think you do?
So we did take a long rest then, right?
Yeah. Totally. Yep. Rest it up. You should have everything back. Yeah. Did you guys have anything specific you wanted to do, or?
And we're fully healed, right?
Yeah. All good.
Yeah. Not really. Not that I could think of, other than like going to the sergeant, checking in with town leadership, seeing how things are going, seeing if I can help facilitate any issues or problem solving, project management, whatever. I'm trying to make sure. Oh, and
I know what Ace wants to do for the day, but I can wait.
In that vein, I'm also making sure that we're making some product for our Cobalt neighbors.
Oh, right.
Nice.
So,
yes.
So you guys, let's just say, because this will work, you guys head over to where the sergeant's hanging out, and in there you see her. She's like she's kind of like leaning over a table, and you see her. With her is Terran Whitecrest, the gnome wizard that you guys left at the farm, and like he's got like a book open, and he's like pointing at stuff, and they're like talking, and when you guys come in the door, she stops and she goes, "Well, hey there. How you guys feel?"
Fantastic.
Well, that's good to hear. What can I do you for?
Lots of things.
Ace
But
wants to
I
tell you
think
how you killed
Mitsua
the
has
dragon.
something.
Yeah, what's up, Mitsuo?
Well, just like I mean, this is the sergeant, right? I mean,
Yeah.
how are things going in the town? How's town management going? How are you feeling?
She says, well, things been pretty quiet, thankfully. Now that and she kind of laughs. She's like, thankfully, that our greatest defenders were on duty away from the town. So it was good that that things were quiet. You know, slow and steady wins a race. Taryn here just going over what he found with me, and he's like, yeah. You see him, and his eyes kind of hit the floor. Yep, that's what I was doing.
All right, what's the update?
What was that?
I asked the gnome wizard what the update was.
So he's like, I've tried everything I got. He's like, I'm slowing it, but I'm not reducing it. And I mean, I don't know. It's like, this is the best ground we have, and I'm failing. I don't know. Did you guys find anything that might have helped?
I would have relayed
You
the
did-
information,
you did.
some of the things that we saw, like the lettering, or just give them an overview. There seems to be somebody that is behind all this pulling strings. So could this be like a curse, or maybe some other type of arcane magics that's, you know, being caused to happen?
He's like, I don't think it's so much of a curse. He's like, it's almost, it seems a bit more on the like natural side, but still magically infused, almost like a fungus maybe, but like not a naturally occurring fungus. And like, he's struggling with his words because like he's disappointed in himself. Like, he's a pretty smart dude. He's a gnome and he's a wizard. He's like, it's like you can't get a more intelligent subclass and race to go together mechanically in D&D. And he's like, just for the life of me, I can't figure out the right combination to unlock this lock. He's like, I'm not giving up. And you see like the like that aspirational look that gnomes get when there's a challenge or an adventure to be had. And then like that quickly goes away though. He's like, but I'm worried. I don't know.
Right.
Sergeant.
On that vein, Sergeant. Well, first of all, I don't think Sergeant.
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
Oh,
I have something. I don't know if it'll work, but what's the wizard's name again?
Taryn Whitecrest.
Taryn.
Yeah.
Take this. He's gonna hand him his lamp.
Okay.
His genie lamp.
Okay.
Go to the crop. Ask the genie for help. If he wants to help you, he'll help you. See what he knows.
Who all knows about the genie outside of the party?
Nobody.
Nobody, right?
Nobody.
But they really don't know what the whole relationship. Ace knows the only thing he can really do is go in there. Sometimes when he asks Genie to come out and help, sometimes he does. So maybe he'll help this guy.
Right. Yeah. So, he's like, you. Oh my! Like, he's like piecing it together because he's heard of genie warlocks before, right? He's never met one.
Yeah.
I imagine they're fairly
Ace
rare.
doesn't really know what he is.
Right. So he's like piecing it together, what you like, why you are the way you are, and why you can do the things you do. Maybe not so much why you are the way you are. I think that's a mystery we'll never fucking solve.
I don't think
but
Ace understands that.
He's like, oh,
it's kind of boring this way.
He's like, wow. Yeah, no, sure, gladly. And he he fucks off. He's like, yeah, I'll let you know what I find. And he takes off. Cool. So yeah.
Sorry, Nitsua. Back to your original, really boring conversation.
Oh, Ace, as always,
Continue.
we always want to hear what you have to say. Your contributions have been very important. As slaying the dragon was more than just a feat of strength. It was so much more than that, because you were
obviously a feat of wit and intelligence.
Obviously, yes. But speaking of,
and Braddock is standing behind them, just like awkward Wimbledon. This, like so happy.
like Sergeant, I don't know how you'll feel about this, but I don't think your title suits your station anymore. I feel obligated. It's my duty. How do you feel? As I don't normally speak on behalf of my father or the throne, but here as his representative, I think that you should be you should be promoted to captain, and that should rank should be part of acknowledging your levels of responsibilities and other things, of course, to be fully commissioned by my father when we get back. But for now, I like to think of you as what's her name?
Sergeant Gloria Tucker is her current.
As Captain Gloria Tucker, with all the rights and privileges, and I think that it would be good for the town if we were to have a commissioning ceremony sometime today or the next day or so, something that we can all rally behind and see some good happening, and see somebody who everyone sees working hard and doing amazing, getting the credit and their own due as well.
I could set that up.
You see her, she's kind of she's flabbergasted. She's like, I don't really know. First of all, thank you. I've been doing my best. I don't know if I'm worthy of all that, but
well, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I put my hand on her shoulder and I look at Ace, and I'm like, and Braddock. Like, this isn't just between, like, I'm looking at us. Like, sometimes it's not what we think we deserve. Sometimes we don't always. It's not about us. This is for everyone around us to see that the hardest workers are getting the rewards they deserve. To know that they can also do the same rewards. And whether you're ready, I can tell you no one's ever ready. You think you're capable, we all make this up every day as we go. And he kind of nods his head in that way that people do when they assume that everything, like, you're going to accept it, like it's done, like,
right,
it happened.
Like, like whether you like it or not, this is happening.
This isn't about you. This is so
right. Yeah, she's you kind of give her that, and she gives you like a nod back, and she goes, I'll do my best to fulfill the title. And she kind of like steps back.
Day.
She says, I mean, that I wouldn't. You don't need to. Don't make a big fuss over me. You know.
Again, the fuss isn't about you. This the ceremony and everything else. It's really just an excuse for the town. It's something to bring everyone together. We've had a good. We've had our own success. This needs to be about the town, though, not about us and what we've done. We need to let the people know that this is a community of heroes, not just one or two or three. That we all can do this, and it'll be a great party. Because I know Ace here is also a master of ceremony.
I have an idea.
Of course you do, Ace.
It's early in the morning. The three of us go out for a hunt. We bring back a great feast. And then I will put on a ceremony and performance. As only I can. But I'll need help. The children.
You're going to put the children to work?
So what do you want to do with the kids?
I'm going to use them in a play to
Excellent.
perform the
Yeah.
heroics.
Give the children something to do. Make them feel a part of it. Yes. Excellent idea, Ace.
Nothing weird.
But the reenactment of your dragon slaying?
Well, obviously, and the drakes I killed, and the harpy. Nitsua did kill an ogre. I mean, I was pretty amazing in there.
I think for this ceremony, Ace.
How could you doubt me killing a dragon, Brennan?
He puts his hand on Ace's shoulder. I think this time we should try and keep it about the captain. I know you'll do what's right.
I mean, I will roll deception check if you guys want. I don't know if Adam wants to do that.
What are you lying about?
Killing the dragon.
Killing the dragon, 100%.
No, I mean,
unless you don't consider that a lie.
She's, I mean, like, no, it certainly is a lie, but she's a little bit too stunned by what Nitsua's just said to like really give a shit.
It's one of those things that I could see that.
She's like not paying that close of attention.
With the masses, they're just going to hear dragon, and it's not really going to matter how it happened. The dragon was still vanquished.
Right.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to it, I don't want them to care, so they're not gonna.
Okay.
So she's like, well, whatever you guys see fit.
I was thinking about the players, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's like I said, whatever you guys want to do, you've done well so far. Do whatever you think is good.
Right. So,
I've got a plan. Don't worry, Sergeant.
I have a few more questions for the
captain.
For the captain. A few more questions for the captain that are mostly managerial and administrative in intent. If you guys have other things to do, please take care.
Should we gear up for our hunt, Braddock?
I'm done. What are we hunting?
Food.
Thank you. I didn't think we were hunting furniture.
What is normally hunted for food? I've never been on a hunt.
It's like Ace. I think he was just looking for specificities, but don't mind. Never mind. And she like goes back.
I don't have those. Like I said, never been on a hunt. What do we hunt for? I'm just suggesting we go.
It depends on what's in the area, right? You gotta hunt what's there.
Right. Well, hunt what's here.
There you go.
Well, lead the way, Dragon Slayer.
I think it's best if you lead the way, Braddock. You are the Shadow Angel.
The guy I know.
Demon Knight. Prince of Darkness.
Well, we're in the daytime, so it's okay. Go for it.
Well, I guess I shall. And he's going to lead the way.
Fuck your couch, motherfucker.
Nitsuo, you can catch up. Or not come. And bitch. She's going to walk out the door.
You can teach the children choreography, Your Majesty.
Oh, don't. I'll do that when I get back.
So he starts asking the captain, just some more specifics about, how the food's doing, how, interpersonal conflict and relationships. Like, he's doing a little mining, trying to see, what's actually going on, how are things going. But mostly it's just, helping her where he can and listening where he needs to be available to her, to let her sort of lessen the load by venting a little bit. That's all the intention there is to.
Sure.
And I'll probably talk up Ace a little bit too, because I know he's sweet on her.
He's trying to hit that.
I don't know. I think relationships in this kind, it's important, and I'm being honest, and I'm not
right.
Just him up, but he was there and he was clutch, and he might be a little bit into himself, but he generally backs it up, even if he doesn't want to. He's still there for the long haul for things, and he doesn't back down, even though he might want to go second. And then we just start talking administrative stuff.
Right.
And Nitsua did watch a lot of legit heroics by Ace in that particular dungeon.
God, we get it, John. Your guy's good at D&D.
No, I'm just saying. Like, he stepped up from being a coward.
Deceit
in
and
that
deception.
dungeon.
Right.
There's character growth, bro.
I got it. Just giving you shit. Because I have to.
So, unless there's anything
know
like
you do.
interesting plot-wise or interesting story-wise.
No. So, no, I'm digging this hunt though. Like that's I'm totally down for that.
I like to think that Nitsu would stick around for a little bit and just do more administrative stuff, but we can focus on those hunt guys for a while now.
Oh, he's staying back. He's not going on the hunt.
I don't know if he would.
Okay.
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have to. I was just setting it up that if whoever wanted to could.
With all the things, I mean, it makes sense just to do it, just to do it. But the thing is I don't think he would, like, go on the hunt to go get the thing. Like he's trying to facilitate and then one thing I do want to do is go check on the weed while they're doing the hunt.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
We can jump back.
Yeah, we'll jump back. So you guys are going to a hunt, huh?
Yeah. Adam.
Okay.
Make
Cool.
it happen, DM.
Yeah, make it happen, DM. You got
it's
this.
just a couple of survival checks. If we pass them or fail,
I mean, so you guys
you can
kinda,
run hunts simply.
Yeah, no. I'm with you. I'm just preparing something.
I like it.
So so you guys kind of head off. I don't really know what direction. It doesn't matter much. You know where you're going. Oh shit. Yeah. So roll me some survival checks.
Let's see how we do there.
Let's see what we can find.
I don't love
here.
ace there. Ooh, that's probably a 7.
I got a 7.
Okay. So you guys don't find anything to start with.
Okay.
But you keep walking. You keep looking around for about, I don't know, let's say an hour or so. Roll me another one.
Oh, 21. Nat
Okay,
20.
Cool. So you
22.
Find,
Nice.
Nice. So you guys.
Fuck you! I was cheering you on.
Did you just hit him with a
Cock
bitch?
smoker. You said eat a dick.
I said eat a dragon dick.
Oh
fuck you!
I thought he was just like bitch. Fucking. Okay. So yeah, you guys see some tracks, and I was not prepared for a fucking hunt. So let me see what you.
I
find.
just came up with the idea. Sorry.
No. It's cool. I know.
I was like a feast.
I know you're not doing to fucking lampoon me.
Well, because you keep talking about the food being okay.
No, it makes sense.
So I'm like, they need a feast.
Yeah. No,
and that's
cool.
the perfect thing for the people.
But that leans into what I was talking about, bringing the community together. What are you doing?
Yes, that's why I brought it up, because it popped in my head when you were talking about it.
100%.
You inspired me with your role play.
No. I'm on this. So yeah, you guys see some tracks. They're bipedal. What'd you say you guys roll? Like a 21 and a 22?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys would know these are fucking owlbear tracks. There's multiple sets.
Yes. We might want to go the other direction. I mean, would owlbears be good food?
I mean, why not? Bear's good.
Okay.
Bird's good.
Okay, so we're gonna say owlbear's like a
Let's
feast.
say yes.
Animal.
Are you
okay?
Are you scared of owlbears, little brother?
Owlbears are very deadly. How many sets of tracks?
You took down a dragon. I believe in you.
No, it's more than. Yeah, you can tell it's 2 to 3.
I mean, the two of us, we're gonna have some trouble with this.
Do we have a crowd with us?
No,
It's
you
just
didn't
us?
ask
No.
for one.
Okay.
Do you want one?
No,
was
I was
just
just making
us.
sure because when we're talking about community and stuff, I was like, wait, is there a crowd with us?
No. This is a feast for the community.
It's to boost morale.
Okay.
And man, this would look good on the resume. Ace, this would look very good on a resume. These people would love that we killed these owlbears. They're vicious predators. They could be a danger. We might need to kill them anyway. But we might want to get it to his help. About how far are we away from town?
I mean, hour. You didn't find anything for the first hour, so at least an hour. Let's say 90 minutes away.
Okay. We might just want to take him. Hope it's 2, but that might be a bad idea.
I mean, it might be, but I
bad idea.
believe in your abilities.
I don't know that we could take that many owlbears. They're pretty vicious and deadly.
Okay, if you say so.
Can I do a check on owlbears? A nature check?
Sure. Yeah.
17 or 16. I mean, sorry.
Yes, you know everything John knows about owlbears. Which
They're
I assume is fucking
vicious
everything.
predators. They don't have a lot except a lot of hit points, and they hit fucking hard 3 times.
2 times.
2 times? Okay.
Mhm.
That's better, but they still hit hard.
Okay. Low
If you want to head
AC.
the other way, I'm fine with
Low
that.
AC, decent amount of hit points.
I
hard
feel
to
like
surprise.
we need help. Just us won't work, and I need to get Milo. I forgot to get him back, so I need to reconjure my.
Yeah,
familiar.
if you guys are gonna head back, I'm totally cool with you. Like just saying, you can do that in the time it takes you to go back. Like I'm not gonna make you fucking sit still.
Well, I'm gonna
do
get
this
to the
shit.
edge of the town, do that while Braddock goes and gets Nitsua.
Oh, I'm just saying, like you can fucking do it on, like you can do it on your way. I'm okay with that. Like
That's fine.
for this time. Like fuck it.
Just because I just now thought of that.
Right.
But
no, you're
we're
good.
gonna go get him because that's dangerous, especially if it's 3 owlbears.
You're pretty confident it's 2, could be 3. You're like 90-10, 2 to 3 respectively.
That's
Oh my god,
CR
roll 20, Jesus Christ.
2 CR3s and 4 of us, but I don't want to metagame it. Like
I know you don't.
And I'm thinking of how dangerous they would seem.
You gotta make it an owlbear. Why don't we just get him with 2 deers, like a fox or a rabbit?
Motherfucker wanted to hunt. What's fun? You know what sucks about fighting deer and rabbit? It's all survival checks.
That's fine.
Okay. You if you want to roll more survival checks to hunt different stuff, you can. I don't care.
Well, Braddock,
it's totally up to you.
I'm gonna have to say, Braddock, this is your call. He's gonna tell you everything he knows about owlbears. They're pretty deadly creatures. If it's 2 of them, I don't know if we can take them. Maybe we're gonna have to stay at range. Like you getting up in there against 2 of them is gonna be dangerous. You're gonna need to be laying out all your shit. Like, man, that concerns me. But I want to do it.
Do you want to just throwing out options? Do you want to try and like? I already told you they're hard to surprise, but do you want to like try and scope them out? Like
we can watch them.
Like try and see if you can like get a jump on them and like maybe not get a jump, but at least scope them out.
Can we make a survival check to find a good position in the area to maybe blast them from a range?
Sure.
Do we know if they have a climb speed? I got a 14 on my survival.
I got a 17.
On a buzz. There we go.
So you see some trees that are climbable, and you can get a good scope on them. Roll me some. Nah, I'm okay with that. So you see, fuck, I gotta get your goddamn tokens. I know they're here. I'll take them from here. So what you see is 2 owlbears, and you see they're eating something, and one of them looks kind of fucked up. You see that they're eating a what the fuck? You see that they're eating a bull, and it looks like one of them maybe took a nasty horn
I got a black screen if that's what you're supposed to have. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to have. I don't have every.
You're good. I don't need a map.
I do. Yeah. So. Bum 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 bum. Dee 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 dee. Put you there. Let's see. Let me make sure. Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck if the Fog of War is there or not. So I have moved you. Let's just do this. I did have a token for it, but I don't give a fuck. There's like a dead bull corpse where that red square is. You guys see anything, or you just
I can't see
I can see it.
Okay.
Hold on. Where are we? Are we in like a bottom corner or something?
You're like at 3:00 if this was a circle.
Gotcha.
No thanks. You good?
I think I see where our tokens are, but I don't see nothing but black. Let me refresh.
I was gonna say I can also do this. If this will help. I have presented it. Whoa.
Yeah, for some reason I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing black in our names.
Well, okay. I
see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Hang on, let me do this real quick. My Roll20 is acting weird. Okay, so I did do that on purpose. And
I mean,
there. Do you see it now, John?
I'm looking. I just reloaded it again.
All right. Well, even if you can't, I have it on the. Okay.
Yeah, I see it on the. It's
in the meet chat. So let's see. Why don't you guys? Let's see. What did you roll? Do you you rolled like a 17 to find this spot?
Yeah.
Does anybody have? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll perception for these guys to see if you guys get a surprise round. Do you want to roll stealth or do you want to take that 17?
Did we need to climb up the tree or did
you're
we
already
get
up the tree?
Okay.
If you want to be up in the tree, you are. If Braddock wants to stay on the ground.
Yeah, I was about to say.
They are in an elevated
You go high,
position.
I go low.
Well, like if you can see from this map, they're a little bit.
That's very
up.
dangerous, Braddock. But if you want to take that risk, I say you stay here and let them come to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell you.
Go over there.
You're gonna keep the 17. You have a surprise round.
Okay.
On these guys.
Sounds
give me
good.
initiative rolls.
Ooh, that's a 19. I think.
That's a 14 for me.
19.
Okay. So Ace, Braddock, Owlbears. That's the order. Okay. Ace, what do you want to do? You have to jump on these guys.
Do I have a decent shot at these guys?
Yeah, let's say this tree is it's like a palm tree and you're like stuck to the side of it.
Okay. I'm gonna fire with what's the range on
I will tell you that the one with the red dot is the one that's hurt. Just because that'll make it easy, like he's bloodied.
Can I get feet line to these guys from Ace and from my dragon? Sorry,
it is like 100 feet.
So I
100 feet
blast,
to red.
I'm good. And I'm gonna have Milo just stay with me, maybe come down in this clearing, but hover up, like stay at my level for now.
Okay.
I'm guessing we're like 50 feet off the ground or something like that.
Yeah, 15, whatever.
Oh, 15.
10. I was thinking
much higher.
However, how you want to.
Well, I didn't know how high these
trees
step
30 feet
throws
tall.
up.
Oh, let's just say 5 feet a tier. So they're like, if Braddock was on the ground, they're like 10 feet above him. That makes sense?
Okay. Yep.
So
I'm probably like 20 feet up then.
So like here, this line right here is 5 feet, and this line this area up here is like 10 feet higher than Braddock, or
So
where this
is
tree
this
is
right
rooted.
here? Is this a wall?
It's a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this right here is the opening.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's
those are
supposed
some
to be a ledge,
stairs
but
there,
I want to
looks
treat
like.
it. I want to treat it as a ramp. Let's say it's a ramp.
Okay.
So,
I have a plan, Ace. Why don't you stay here? I go to this area over here. You draw their attention so that way they are right here in shooting range, and I can attack from the side.
That sounds good. So on your turn, you'll want to move up there.
I'll
Tell you
double
what.
move and try to hide.
Ace, while you're up there, give me a medicine check on red.
Red?
I know we don't typically do this, but it's a little different.
Let me see. I'm guessing that's
You have a +1.
14.
Okay, so you think that this thing is probably like maybe a third of its hit points,
Okay.
if that.
I'm
it's
firing at him.
Yeah, I figured.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
5 points of damage. Actually, I do
you
want
roll
to
with
drop a
advantage?
hex. I didn't say it before this,
That's
but I
fine.
want to drop a hex on him.
Okay.
Can I
Did you
get-
roll with? Yeah, did you roll with advantage?
Oh! No, I didn't.
Roll.
Maybe you'll. Crit.
Oh, 19. Nope.
Oh, bummer.
But add an extra 5, so 10 total points of
Okay,
damage.
he goes down to a knee. He's in stiff breeze territory, as I
Okay.
like to say.
Much more comfortable. You scared me with Owlbear, dude.
I'm also gonna fuck you. Well, if Austin was going, these things were gonna be at full hit points.
Well, yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah, he chose to stay, and I don't hate that decision. I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm down with it.
Braddock, you are up because the surprise round kind of all happened simultaneously.
Okay.
So did you wanted to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move right over here.
Yeah, that's totally cool. You got plenty of time, or
Yeah.
plenty of movement to double move over there. And then you got a bonus action if you want to take it.
No, I don't think so. Let me double check what I got. No.
I think the tabs in the action tab is probably my favorite feature of Roll20,
Yeah, it is great.
especially for fucking new players. No, I
That's
mean
fair.
Boz is doing a really good job of picking his guy up quickly, but like, fuck, man, how it's so handy.
It is.
Okay. Ace, I'm gonna head over here. Just keep drawing their attention to you, and
Yep.
I can hit them from the side.
Ace,
Did you
you're
use any actions or bonus actions?
No.
double moved.
Okay. This would possibly be a great spot to drop your shield.
I was either gonna do it here or wait till I got closer to them.
See,
Well,
but
you can
what's
do it
the
now. for
duration
free.
on it? Because
It's-
that's why I would do it now.
It's like
that way,
10
if you have
minutes.
another bonus action later,
It's up
I
to
don't know
10
if
minutes.
you have any others, but if you have
wait,
another
so you want me to
bonus
drop
action,
my
If you were-
my armor, my shield armor?
If you were doing Shield
no,
of
no,
Faith,
no,
you're
no,
talking
Shield
Shield
of
of
Faith.
Faith.
Shield of
right,
Faith, yes.
Yes.
But I have to be within, so it's 60 feet, right?
No,
No,
that's
that's
you
the
cast it on
cast on
yourself.
somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So
I
if you
cast on
wanted to
myself-
cast it on me, you'd have to be 60 feet away, within 60 feet of me.
I
Which-
get
But you can
Okay, so-
always cast it on yourself.
Right.
Then yes,
You can
definitely.
never
I
be
was gonna
60
do that,
feet
but
away
I thought
from
I
yourself.
had to be. I thought it was like a 60-foot radius. I had to stay in.
No.
Yeah, no.
You're
Okay.
good. Yeah, you can totally do that.
Then yeah, definitely, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna tag
I'm
you.
glad I brought that up because you didn't understand it properly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's-
So you're good.
Works me I appreciate it.
I was
Right.
like, I don't want to metagame here, but he,
Okay. Ace, you're up again because that's how surprise rounds work. But these things know you're
Yay.
there. It might. They may not know Braddock. They probably don't know. They don't know Braddock is there. Actually,
let's
let me
fire
roll.
again at the big guy
Boz, roll me a stealth check.
or the hurt guy.
Don't really think that makes sense, but roll me one.
I mean, if
anyway.
he's down a level, they wouldn't necessarily see him.
But they have
10.
Senses,
They
they
have
might smell him. Yeah.
Okay, so they pick up 2 distinct scents. They don't see you though.
Nice.
Okay, I'm sorry, John. Did you roll the hit again
Yeah, that's a 25.
on red?
Yeah,
Yeah, he gone.
he's gone.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Are you
I'm betting.
moving? Can you move your hex as a bonus
Damage
action?
was nice. Yes, I can. I'm moving my hex.
Yep. Okay, are you hanging out up in the tree?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Braddock, you're up.
Oh, Blue didn't do anything?
It's not his turn.
Oh,
Surprise
damn.
rounds. Surprise rounds work where you go in initiative order. Those that are surprised don't do anything. So basically, you guys get a free turn. The way this worked out.
Yep.
Doesn't always happen that way. Well,
We got
it
the
does,
jump
but
on 'em.
there's so yeah, you get to act. I have a suggestion. I don't know that you're gonna want to do it, but you do you, and if you want to hear my suggestion, I will tell it to you.
Well, my initial thought was, since I can actually do something, is go around him and behind him.
Okay.
I mean,
Like,
I'm going to tell you what my suggestion is.
what's that?
There's a thing, just because we rarely do it, there's a thing where you can do called readied action, where you can, like this. If I was playing you, I would move up to like this corner right here.
Yeah.
And what you say is, I'm going to ready an action to when I can see him, I will stab him. So like as soon as he turns this, like if he moves, like let's say he could move. Like, let's say this was like an archer, right?
Yeah.
Let's say he moves to shoot Ace, moves close. You get to stab him before he shoots if you can see him before he shoots.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it's like a triggering effect. But just because that's not something we've ever we don't use it a lot because it doesn't always come up. Because typically it takes some planning.
There is something that he could possibly do that'd be better served for his action. I'm just trying to find
John
it.
is better at combat than me.
Is your Vow of Enmity an action or a bonus action?
I believe it's a bonus action. Double check.
Because I'm looking
Yes.
for it, and I'm
Bonus
just...
action.
It's a bonus action?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So I would use the Vow of Enmity as a bonus action and ready an action for if it comes up there to smash it. But do you have to be within a certain range on the Vow of Enmity?
10 feet.
Okay, so then you got to save that
Yeah.
for the next round.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But yeah, so what would you like to do, sir?
Then I can go ahead and ready an action.
Okay, so you want to move up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And crouch down and wait to
Yeah,
slash.
yeah. Well, you got this is like you're gonna be hidden here.
Okay.
So it is the owlbear's turn. He has 40 feet of movement. I think I can fucking get towards you. Yeah, he's gonna come all the way to there.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll me your attack. What's cool about this is typically if this thing didn't exist, your turn would be wasted. But
Yeah.
now you get to actually hit. Ah, fuck. Oh, you rocking the greatsword?
Yeah.
Does that not
Nice.
get it done?
No, it doesn't get it done, unfortunately.
Damn.
Okay, can I still do a bonus action?
I don't think so. Because it's not your turn anymore.
Because it's not on
technically.
your turn anymore.
Right.
You can't ready
Next-
your bonus action.
Next, yeah, you can't ready a bonus. I don't think you can ready it. Let me.
I mean, I might let you ready a bonus action, but not both. You have to ready one or the other.
Trigger reaction. Sample. Yeah. That's something I'll kick around. For this round, I'm going to say no. Just because I don't want to get bogged down in discussing stuff. He actually blows by you, and because he's going to double move. And he's just gonna. This is like a little, like I said, 10-foot ledge, easily jumpable. He's gonna come down to here, and he's gonna double move. He runs by. As he's running by you, kind of hack at him, swing and miss. But he's gonna let me roll because he's got to make a small jump. Okay, so he trips and he falls prone. He's laying there on the ground.
Nice.
So, Ace, you're up.
Milo's gonna go down there and hold up one of his legs so I can get a straight up shot at him because
Nice.
he's prone.
Yeah, I dig that.
Uh,
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but good use of Milo.
21.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And 13 points of damage.
Damn, nice hit. Is that with your hex damage too?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, 3
All right.
points of necrotic out of that 13, if that matters.
Unfortunately, Baj, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to move
Yeah.
and go at him again.
Do you want to do your vow?
27.
Yeah, you crit, so that's good.
So yeah, you don't even need to
You don't
waste
even
it.
just save
But-
it for now.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do
I mean, you could do it.
no
Oh,
divine
he's gonna-
smite.
Oh, fuck yes.
You do that when you hit, so
Yeah.
you don't have to
That's
say
right.
that before. Yeah,
So,
I hit. I hit
yeah,
already.
yeah.
That's all I was
Yeah.
waiting to say.
So what I want you to do is roll
The long sword down.
2d8, and 2d6, and I will get a calculator out.
Wait, what?
He's divine smiting on a crit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna add all
Where
his
does
damage up.
D6 come in?
His greatsword.
He didn't use the great sword. He used the long sword.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, then
You swapped out
1d8.
weapons.
Okay,
Then
1d8.
1d. All right, actually, just roll 3d8.
He rolls 3d8. Yeah.
12.
You
12
rolled
total?
a total of 12.
Yeah.
You cut this fucking thing in half,
Yes.
and it is dead. Great use of a divine smite. That is exactly. That's
Yeah.
like if I'm ever playing a paladin that does like fucking there's a damage dealer, which most of them are. I'm always gonna keep a fucking divine spell slot in the hole for a
Yeah.
crit. It's such a good, fucking fantastic hit.
It
Yeah.
sears it too, right
Yeah.
down the middle with the
Yeah.
fucking divine fire that just burned it.
You cauterize the wound so it doesn't bleed out and it helps stay fresh. It's like a lightsaber, fucking cauterizing shit. So, good
And
job.
I'm just breaking bones, so
Yeah. Good
these
job.
things
You
are so
guys
good.
Ace,
successfully defeated
which
two
side do you
owlbears.
want? The bear side or the owl side?
Damn.
Reddick, are you looking at the same thing I'm looking at? They're not. That's not how it works. It's not like a griffin.
It's okay.
I mean,
You can't
It's more
tell because
blended
you're all the way
together
up in
like
that
the orc
tree.
side and the human side. Have you ever seen a half orc?
It's okay. Battle
It's
looks
like
different
blended.
up close. You're still far away.
Well, yes, I don't want that to come back alive. How about you pick those up and carry them back to town? He's gonna come. He's gonna come down out the
Dragon
tree.
Slayer would do.
Yeah, because I can carry an owlbear. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I mean, apparently you carried the team while killing the dragon.
Yes, killed him with a magic wand that
That's
can't
what the-
carry an owlbear.
Boz, in case you've never seen an owlbear, that's what they look like.
Love it.
Yeah. They're one of the fucking coolest monsters. Like, they're not that. They're kind of
They're fucking
deadly,
awesome.
but they're fucking great.
They're deadly at low levels.
Right. And
Yeah.
there's one in the trailer for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys have your bounty, your prey, your quarry.
How are we gonna get these back?
It's cut in two pieces. I mean, what do these things weigh? They're pretty fucking
Gonna
big.
weigh like a bear,
You
like
would think,
1,000
yeah.
pounds.
Yeah, I mean, you can hack it up.
Have your genie pull it.
He doesn't
My
have the genie.
genie's not here.
Damn.
Yeah, I had that idea, and then I remembered I did something foolish, which happens to me more often than you'd probably think.
Owlbear, full-grown male owlbear can stand as tall as 8 feet and weigh up to 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I know.
We'll call
So-
it 1,000.
Ace is
Fine.
gonna look around. I don't know if you want to and just straight up intel check and see if there's anything he sees that we might be able to make like something to drag.
Yeah, like
Roll a survival check.
Or like a bag
a
to
large
put stuff in.
a large tree branch
I
to
got
lay
a
on.
9.
Okay.
What's your survival check come with, Baz?
24.
Fuck yes! Natural
Yeah.
20.
So
24.
What I was looking for is to see how much one can carry based on their strength score, but I didn't look at it. Larger
sorry.
creatures appear more with reach size category above medium, double the carrying. Your carrying capacity is your strength score times 15.
So what's 14 times 15?
Well, Boz's is 18, 270.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, so you guys find maybe you find like a downed tree that's got like
You
a
said
branch.
these were palm trees, right?
You can have more than one type of tree in an area.
Okay. Well, no, I'm saying we could fashion.
Yeah, you can take a
out of
bunch of
palm
palm fronds and fucking weave them together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
lay
fine.
on top of it and just drag it.
Make
you roll
like
them
a
up
long
into
one,
owl bear tamales,
and drag
or
this shit
whatever
back.
what the fuck did they cook in banana leaves? There's lots of things cooked in
Tamales.
banana leaves. Yeah, you make tamales with banana leaves. They ain't good.
Yeah, dude, they're really good.
All right, I've only had them in corn husks, so. Yeah, so you guys rig up something and maybe like a rudimentary kind of sled, and you guys start heading back if you want to.
Now I'm an owlbear slayer. See it, Braddock? Look.
You fucking making merit badges and shit.
He's pointing at the sleigh.
Oh my god, I hate you both so much. I hate both of you.
I don't know what Braddock's reaction is to those types of jokes, but he's hitting them with them.
Look, Ace, when it comes to these sleigh jokes, just rein it in, okay?
Oh my god.
I will be sure to.
You guys aren't allowed to fucking buddy cop it up anymore.
I'm probably going to need to ease up on that a little bit. Just whoa.
So you're back at the town. And some townspeople see you, and they come and they take the quarry off your hands, and they get to work.
Somebody get that head ready to be mounted on my wall.
Somebody you see
Who?
Braddock, you want to
get
just
that out head?
Braddock, you want to chop that head off, or what's
what?
Up?
No, I'll leave that to Ace.
Okay, cool.
I already cut the damn thing in half.
We'll leave that to the butcher.
Hang on, give me a second.
We brought the quarry. They could prepare it.
Oh, damn, you want us to cook it too?
Do you realize how fucking deadly that thing is? Like, really?
Nah, I took it out pretty easily.
So,
well, we are badasses, Braddock.
You see the guy that you guys were talking to.
We each killed one.
In the bar, and he's like, yeah, we'll get you. You want the head? It's like half a head because you cut it like the fucking long way, like the difficult way to cut something in half. It's like half a head.
Yeah, I'm not seeing this map either on my roll 20. I don't know what the fuck.
Weird.
I'm gonna pop out of here.
Yeah, close roll 20. And fucking reload it.
Reload the game.
So he's like, yeah, I'll get you. You know what? I got an idea for this one. He's like, you mind if I do something up with it?
Sure.
Says cool. It might take a minute, but we'll do something right nice with it. And he a couple other people carry the body, and he runs off with the head. Well, not runs. It's probably still a pretty heavy. It's probably like a 60-pound head. And he kind of walks away with it, and you see him take it to. He takes it over to the Fuck. Where did he take it? I know exactly where he took it. I just have to find it. A5. He took it to the like the Northwest farm, like A15. And you guys would know that is where like the stables and like the guy who raised horses and bulls and shit. Like that's where his shit was.
Okay.
So he's heading that way. Everybody else starts kind of taking this thing off your hands so you don't have to deal with it anymore. And you see Babs pop out and she's like, "Bring it over here. I have a delicious recipe. It's going to turn owlbear fritters with a nice puree of feather for a nice jelly on top. We beat the shit out of the feathers, and then we add milk, and then...
And you dehydrate them, and it's like a jerky.
Yeah, but it's a milky jerky.
Ah.
Yeah, just like Mom used to make. And she's like...
That was my nickname in high school.
Milky jerky? Fucking shit, man. This is like, even an old white knuckler like me doesn't even like that nickname. And she like walks away from you. She's like, I got dinner. It'll be ready at 6 or whatever the fucking time we eat is. And she's like, you really creeped out. And she fucking walks away. And the sergeant is like, rolling up. She's like, damn, y'all say you're gonna get food. You don't fuck around, huh?
We're not used to fucking around. You remember Braddock when we first got to this village? Do you remember what he did to every door in town?
They were in my way.
I mean, fucking, we're still harvesting trees to fix all the goddamn doors, but yeah, I get it.
Use curtains.
Curtains? The curtains aren't going to work in, like, rain, man.
Better than nothing.
Dustin Hoffman's coming by?
They definitely won't work in rain, man. She's like, man, just fucking... She's like, I get it, like... She's like...
You're not allowed to laugh that hard at your own jokes, boss.
He always laughs that hard at his own jokes. Fucking Mully over here. I swear to God.
I definitely do.
Yeah. Hey, fuck it, man. You have
Josh Wolf over here.
Fuck. I don't know who that is. Do I know who that is?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Anyway, I do know who that is. You could have just went with Chappelle, because that motherfucker laughs at all his own jokes. And Bert Kreischer.
That's Kevin Hart. He can't get
Eddie Murphy, too.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, man, you're making good jokes. You're going to laugh at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And laugh that time, did I, motherfucker? I do like your coffee, boss.
Bert's got a monthly laugh, too, though.
Yeah. So anyway, Nitsu, are you with the sergeant or the captain?
No. At this
you went
point,
to greet them. What are you doing?
Ace,
we haven't checked in with you in a while.
I was gonna say Ace is gonna go look for Nitsua, but yeah,
all right,
go ahead and check him. Go ahead and check him first.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on, and you tell me what you want to do. So he had talked to the captain for a little bit. He would have listened to her. Like I said, he's intentionally trying to give her cause to vent to him.
Uh-huh.
So he can take some of that load and lighten it and play up bass, listen to the town stuff that's going on, so he can kind of keep in the loop without having her to tell her to keep him in the loop. So it's one more thing for her to remember. Then he's going to go around and just see who comes up to him. He's going to see if there's something he hears that someone's having a hard time with something, or if someone's really, really sick, he's going to go visit them. He's going to stop in on the person that's growing the weed, essentially, and let him know, ask him how it's going, let him know that we might found some neighbors that we're hoping to trade with, somebody who's lived here for a while that we might let him know that there's some geopolitical politics going on. Like, we might be able to go to their place and live if we start dying here, if we're good friends with them. So this is important. And if you need something, let me know, or let the sergeant know. He's not going to say captain to everyone because she hasn't been the whole thing. Let the sergeant know. that, hey, I need this for this, and we'll try and make that happen. And then he's just trying to go around being a good royal, doing his thing, seeing how people are feeling, and being an ear for those who need to talk to him, laugh at some other people's jokes, tell some stories if people want to listen. And I like to think that he's probably in the town square somewhere, like, I don't know.
No, I got you. So
He's
let's
just
take this a little bit at a time, because let's just say all this is going on while they're out on their hunt, because that was a couple hours.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So, you hang out with the captain for a while, and you said you were like trying to get her to like vent and share the load, right? Fucking Samwise over here. So you can tell that everything she says to you, like, she's always been super upfront with you. Like, she always tells you that she doesn't think she's ready, but she's always going to do her best. She's like, she's here. She's 1,000% in. She never knows if she's the best person for the job, but often proves that she is. And she just keeps a cool head. And like, it's not so much that she would ever really need to vent, because she's just straightforward. Like, she just tells you, yeah, this is what's going on. Like,
Well,
if you're always upfront with somebody and don't really keep anything in, you're never going to really need to vent. You know what I'm saying?
well, it's a pressure check. There's no pressure. Everything's good. That's what I want.
I mean, there's no hidden pressure, right? It's just any pressure is self-imposed of her just wanting to do the best she can for the people and for herself. So yeah, she's good. I mean, as good as she, like, I will like, unless there's something I come up with story wise, probably never have you guys roll insight on her, just because she trusts you guys more than anybody. And you know,
her roll insight on us. You mean?
no,
She's
no.
just-
I meant what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm never gonna have you roll on her, because
She's legit.
she trusts you. She's gonna tell you everything.
yeah, no, I don't.
She's an open book.
I don't not trust her at all. I trust her 100%.
Sure, and that's what I've tried to convey, but at the same time, that's reciprocated by her. You go, Austin. You then head out to the farm, right? And you see a full orc. And he is kind of like, he's got various tools. He is dirty, not unbathed, but dirty from work. Dirty like a coal miner or a farmer would be, because he's working his ass off. And you see him, like, when you can see him from like a distance, and you initially saw him like I don't really know how you plow. Like, he was working a plow with a donkey. And then, like, you saw him come to the end of a row. And then he unhooked the donkey. And all this time you're walking up, you see him. And then you see him go, he goes over and he starts minding the weed plants. And he's kind of like pruning them. And, he's checking the soil for water and stuff. And then right about that time, you walk up. If you want to talk to him, you can. If not, we can do general check-in and we can move on.
I mean, does he look like he's? I mean, if anything, I'd probably go and help.
Yeah. So he's like,
ask him if he needs. Yeah, just ask him.
He's like, oh, hi, how are you? He's like, what can I do for you, sir?
Oh, I'm just going around and talking to everyone, seeing how everyone's doing, seeing if everyone has what they need, especially those who are producing vital things for the colony, such as yourself. How are you doing?
He's like, well, when people say he working hard or hardly working, and he kind of like just steps back and like kind of like gestures over himself with his hands, like kind of like take all this in. He goes, I can't even lie about the hardly working part. I'm grinding it out, good of everybody. He's like, I still think some people are might afraid of me just because, well, my people don't have the greatest reputation. And it's not that it's undeserved, but I'm struggling to make friends. But I figure if I bring value to the community, then eventually they'll see past my appearance.
Absolutely. Next time, whenever you're out and you're getting a drink or anything, if you ever see me, come up and talk, and I can introduce you to people and help people get to know you.
He's you see him kind of choke up, and he's like, yeah, I appreciate that. I just might take you up on that.
Yeah, and if I see you, I might come over and hang out next to you. I won't necessarily make you talk or introduce yourself or whatever, unless you feel comfortable with that. And yeah, I just want to let you know that we're working on making a relationship with some locals that we found not too far, and apparently we had an exchange. The colony before had an exchange with them with your product. So your product is vital to the colony, and you're vital to the colony, and I want you to know that.
He said, well, I appreciate that. I can't take full credit. He's like, I poked around, made sure to tell Sergeant Tucker that I was going to be poking around the farmhouse, just keep everything on the up and up and all that. I didn't want him to think I was just, ransacking the place. But Mr. Libby, he ran it's a hell of a farm. It's sad to see it getting eaten by this stuff, and I hate it. And
so, question: is the where we're farming in view of like other everybody else? Are other people walking by seeing us talk, and can other people kind of see?
No. It's like down in the bottom left, like down there.
Okay.
That's where like the big farm is. Like there's probably some crops growing in here, but you guys are down in the bottom left.
All right. Well, I still
he keeps to himself just because here we go. He's like I appreciate you trying to help me make friends and all that. It's not that anybody's mean. They're just a little standoffish. I don't blame them. It's just, I've seen me. I've caught a reflection of me old self in the waters of the wishing well over here, and he's like, truth be told, back in my village, I was quite the lady killer, if you know what I mean. But I can see why, difference. I don't know. I didn't. Maybe somebody will get past this visage eventually.
Well, are you done for the day, or can I help you out a little bit? I'd like to get my hands dirty with some soil if I could.
He says, actually, yeah, no, I got a couple things. Like, if you've got an hour to spare, I've got a couple of things we can do. And
I sure do. I start taking like my jacket off and rolling my sleeves up.
He's like he basically wants you to like he's like harvested maybe like a couple bushels of like potatoes or something, and he's like well, we can load these up and take them to town, get them ready for the stores. We can hook up you just help me load the wagon. We'll hook up old Bruce here. That's what I've been calling the donkey. I don't know Mr. Libby named the donkey, but I've been calling him Bruce. He seems like a Bruce. And he can take us back, take all this load up to the stores.
So I do that.
Yeah. So you guys loaded up. So now is a time like you guys take it kind of. I don't know where a good spot for like a food storage place would be. Maybe like in the basement of the bar, like a cellar. Yeah, let's say that. So like you guys, if you were looking to kind of give this guy a rub by being seen with him, which is what I got the feeling you were asking about, you would definitely be like, you would be in full view, like, working with this orc and helping him out and all that jazz. Is that what you were shooting for there?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone can see that he was hanging out with me. Maybe people can come up and talk to him, and just get my hands dirty doing something that is important, but doesn't have a lot of.
Right. It's not a sexy job. It's supremely important. So you guys get to the hissing pony, ready to unload these, and Babs sees you, and she goes and she opens the old-timey outside cellar doors for access from the outside of the house kind of doors. I don't know the fuck those things are called. But where people always run in tornadoes in movies. She goes, oh, she goes, Ash, big load today, huh? Thank you for bringing these. You know where they go. They're down. I got a spot cleared out in the corner for them. And he's like, yeah, all right, Babs. Yeah, you got it. And he's like, Your Majesty, a big help today on the farm. She's like, oh, this one. You're getting your hands dirty, I see.
Well, yeah, it's been nice to get my hands dirty in something clean, if you know what I mean. And
Sure.
and what's the orc's name again?
His name is Ash Ratchet.
And get to talk to Ash here and see how things are going. It's been a good time.
He has that name. You can tell, like if you roll the history check that I'm not gonna make you roll, you can tell that Ash isn't a typical orc name. Usually they're named like Orthog and shit like that. He's got like a dusky color to his skin, like a grayish yellow. You know, like when a bruise is about like to go away, it turns that kind of yellow, yellowy black. That's what he looks like. So he's like, oh yeah, big help. I'd have been out there another 45 minutes to an hour or so if I had to do this all by myself. So yeah, appreciate you, boss.
You're welcome.
He's like, you can tell that he's talking louder to you here than he was at the farm.
Yeah,
and you get the impression that he's trying to like draw some attention to
Absolutely. Definitely trying to lend him some of my credit.
Right. She's like and Babs picks up on this, and she goes, oh yes, potatoes, very good. If those two oozits bring back something meaty, it'd be very good to go with the potatoes. And she's like talking really loud, and she elbows Ash and like gives him like this cartoony wink, and he kind of gives her like a little punch in the shoulder and doesn't know his own strength. She kind of like gets knocked back. She's like, yes, yeah, I'll get to work here. And she's like, thanks again, boys. And she closes up the cellar, heads back inside, and you figure she's preparing like side dishes and shit, probably.
Sure. Cool.
Let's see. When you're there, because that's A5, right there, you see a lady. No. You see a specific lady. You see the lady who was in the dragon lair. And she is. What is she doing? She's weaving baskets.
One of the people that we saved.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's weaving baskets. And she looks beat up. Like she's still beat up from what she's going.
Yeah.
But
emotionally beat up.
Yeah, you can tell she's still she's a little emotionally beat up. She doesn't look like she's back up to speed yet. But she's like sitting around in the middle, like weaving baskets or something. So she's there. You see other people just doing a lot of the same shit, because they're trying to just keep going throughout their days. You'll see some people doing other things. I'm just struggling to come up with tasks that you would need to establish a colony that would be done in the town square. But yeah, so you see her That's a familiar face. If there's anybody else you would like to find, you're more than welcome to suggest it. Anything else you'd like to do, please hit me with it. If not, we will fast forward to when they return.
No, I'm just hanging out with the people in town, hanging out with Ash. I mean, pretty much that's.
Yeah,
finding
no, I
people
like that.
100%.
No, I dig that. He's this would be the point in the Fallout game where it would say Ash likes that. Ash will remember that. So about that time, well, a little bit later. So let's say another like half hour passes, maybe an hour passes, and you hear all the commotion from these two chuckle fucks rolling up with their half an owlbear.
Yeah, for sure.
So what did we say? They were like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like 500 pounds. You figure you're gonna get maybe 200 pounds of meat, and if you could store that, fuck, that's big.
Yeah. Well, we might have even with the sleigh been able to get like 800 to 1,000.
Sure. Tell you what. Roll me a d10.
Oh, 2.
Okay. I was planning on doubling it anyway. So, you got like 400 pounds of meat, but also you got like other supplies. Like you got feathers.
Yes.
You also have all the fucking skin from this thing.
Yes.
Like, you're not gonna eat the skin, probably.
Here are your curtains.
And can I retcon? I don't want them to mount the owlbear head. I want them to make me a head accoutrement. Yes, a headdress out of the owlbear face.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
I want to say, hold on a second.
Because I thought of something way more AC to do with that, and I was like, I need to do this instead.
So when those guys come in to town, and I see them on the square when they got the thing on the sleigh, I'm gonna go up to AC and be like, "I see you slayed something else."
Of course. We killed 2, but we could only get this much back.
That's amazing.
So you roll up with an owlbear, right? And like an owlbear is like half covered in feathers, but that half is the size of a bear, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, you see a character you really haven't interacted with yet, and it's a goblin. And you've seen him, but you just haven't interacted with him. So you see him come up. He's like, "Holy shit! This is awesome, you guys. I can't tell you how helpful this is gonna be."
What exactly are they used for?
He's like, "Oh shit! I mean, I guess we really haven't been properly introduced. My name's Nabs. And just for you guys, that's GNAB as in boy S. His name is not Nads because I'm not dumb. Although I have a feeling Braddock's gonna call him that anyway."
I heard it.
So he is the apprentice to the Fletcher. I think you guys found like you went to like
okay.
spot.
Yeah.
You found like some magic arrows.
Yeah.
He rolls up. He's like, "Yeah, my name's Nabs. I came here to work with Kendall. She was my teacher back at Stone Shore. But yeah, I'm gonna make so many arrows. I mean, not only good for hunting, but good for defense. Hopefully we don't need them." And
For sure.
He like knocks on his head, like knock on wood. He's like, "That's just a little joke I do."
Well, considering these owlbears were relatively close to town, there could be more dangerous threats for sure. Arrows will be very useful.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna, I'm gonna let them take that hide, and they got ways to, kind of blanch these feathers off, and I'm gonna collect them. Oh, they're gonna be so good. Many arrows.
Those claws will make some pretty good arrowheads.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. I will.
You might want to talk to the chef. She was talking about making jelly out of the feathers.
Oh, God.
Yes.
That sounds horrible.
Milk to jerky.
So you might have a problem there. Just warning. If I didn't have very important things to do today, I would help.
John, I need you to list those 5 important things that Ace has to do.
He's got to plan a ceremony and a play.
You actually have an answer. Never mind.
I have legit things. No.
You guys are like dead center of the
Sorry,
town.
I really do this stuff.
No. You guys are like dead center of the town right now, and you hear
those aren't set up.
You hear Babs. She's like, "Hey, like, like kind of just yells out the door. She's like, in like an hour, I'm going to be ready for all those feathers to make the milk jerky or whatever. Yeah, the milk jerky. And Nabs is like, he's like, oh fuck me. And he's like, I gotta go find Horton. He's the guy. He's gonna help me. You haven't met him either. He's the guy who was coming to help.
Who?
Horton here's who?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, the owlbear.
No, his name's Horton.
The owlbear?
No, the
No.
guy.
Oh, yeah,
friend.
What?
got it.
No, yeah. I thought you said who.
Whom?
Who? What?
Who's on
Are
first?
you making owl jokes now?
Where?
Yes.
Because they hoot. Like, what are we doing?
Where's first?
He's like, okay, I don't know. He's like, I'm very confused. Cool. Yeah,
Third base.
I don't know, man.
I want to get there with the captain.
He's
Nope, I
like,
didn't say that.
shit. He's like, what? And he's like, I gotta
Nothing,
go.
my friend.
He's like, this has been a lot of fun. Kind of confusing. I'm gonna go get Horton and save us all from terrible milk jerky. Whatever the fuck that is.
I think once you kill an owlbear,
doesn't
it
sound
releases
good.
this psychohallucinogen. That's why we're acting crazy right now.
He's like, here's what I want to know. Is she milking the owlbear and then making the jerky with its own milk and feather? He's like, you know what?
I think she's grinding the jerky, grinding the feathers and adding cream.
I don't want that answer.
I don't need to know how the milk jerky is made.
Yeah, I'm with you, big guy. And he's like, I'm gonna
I
get
think this
We're gonna
conversation
skin the fuck
is
out of this
important.
thing. and we're gonna
Nitsua,
get
what do you think?
defeathered and save everyone from this horrible fucking side dish. He's like, later, and he takes off. Like, you've never seen anybody sprint faster.
That's amazing.
Stupid, right, Ace? He thinks that it's a side dish.
I don't know why. I figured it was a
Is it
gravy.
an appetizer? What is? Is it a
It's a
beverage?
I thought it was a gravy. No, I thought gravy. I thought it was gonna like drizzle on top.
No, I think of it like flan.
It's like a bolognese.
It's still kind of runny
It's
and
a
jiggly.
hollandaise, more like a hollandaise because it's creamier.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't
he
know
takes
fucking
off.
sauces. I'm not
He
sophisticated.
takes bolognese is just meat sauce.
If you didn't figure that
Just
out.
for your own.
Okay.
personal- Yeah. It's
Yeah.
spaghetti with meat sauce. It's spaghetti bolognese.
Shit.
Anyway,
Well, the jerky from the feathers,
Oh,
I
that's the
sent you
meat.
guys a recipe for a dairy protein jerky snack.
oh my god, what did we do to you, dude?
It's a real
Okay, that's it. The
snack.
owlbear comes back to life and dies and bisects Mitsua, and he's dead forever because you sent me dairy jerky. Fuck off.
This is from the U.S. Dairy Council, by the way.
You just
I
go ahead and
won't be
unsend that
eating
message.
that. I won't be eating
yeah,
that.
no.
I promise.
So he
Portable
goes
chewy
off.
snack made with whey protein and whole milk.
I don't keep all promises, but I will keep this one.
Jerky. It's a good source of protein for any activity. Consumer who wants convenient and a satisfying snack. Teriyaki marinade and a sprinkle of black pepper or
Teriyaki?
Hey,
Dairy
Mr.
jerky?
Milk Jerky, get the fuck out of here.
No. If I had a roll
they
of
have it as a
newspaper, it was
soy
in the
option,
same room as you, I'd
Austin.
swat you on the fucking nose.
Okay.
Austin, is there a soy option?
You know, you probably could. You probably could make a soy turkey.
Nitsua,
Yeah.
so
Your name is Jerky?
I need. Are you here? Are you still? Is the orc still around with Nitsua when he comes up?
Sure. He's kind of hanging out by the hissing pony still. Like just outside where his wagon was.
He's like, we need to go and practice the ceremony. I will need you, Reddick, and
What?
that other big guy. And he
Ah.
points at the orc.
Can you
Oh,
help
no, you're
us?
talking about the owlbear.
What'd you
We
say,
need-
Buzz?
I thought you were talking about the owlbear.
No.
He's talking about my
I'm talking
good
about
buddy-
Ash.
Yeah. my good friend
Ash.
Ash.
He
Ash
needs-
like
I need
Ash
two big
hears-
guys to hold the ceremony of flags.
Ash here's my good friend Ash, and he does like a awkward, hurried like shuffle over to you, like like when a fat guy is kind of pretending to run, like me.
Nice.
You
I
like
don't know,
pick your
Ace.
arms way up to your elbows and
I don't know,
do
Ace.
that.
Nobody waves a flag quite like you.
he's like,
I will be presiding over. Obviously, I am the narrator. As the Royal Brazier, I definitely have to be the narrator.
Yeah,
Ash.
Royal Brazier sure do supply plenty of support.
Yes, they do.
Ash
They
leans into
support the entire.
They lift and
ceremony.
separate everything.
Ash leans into Nitsua and he's like, well, you're like royalty, right? Like, what's a royal brazier?
I whisper to Ash, it's not really a job anymore. We just he likes the idea of it, so we'll just go along with
Oh,
it.
It's
smiling.
where
No,
the
I got
milk
it.
jerky is
It's
kept.
not really a thing
God
anymore.
damn it! I hate all of you. I hate me most of all because I don't know who the fuck came up with milk jerky, but I think it might have been me, and I regret everything. And we're done with this campaign. I'll see you guys later. So Ash is just like, just let me know what you need from me. I'll be around.
Well, he's gonna take them, the four of us. We're gonna go like over to an open space and basically practice what we'll have to do. It'll be basically Nitsua doing like ceremonial walking and facing up to the captain as she stands still. He does a promotional probably some kind of sword thing.
It's like a knighting ceremony with dancing.
Very similar. Any promotion ceremony is gonna be the same. Like, they still do similar ceremonies today. They just pin collar devices on people.
So you can I would say two good places for this are either the town hall, which is this L-shaped building right there, or like there's a big open swath of land back here.
Yeah, it would be there. Like an open swath of land.
Okay.
Usually
I didn't know
outdoors.
if you wanted to like preserve any kind of surprise.
No. Well, she knows we're doing a ceremony for her.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Ace is kind of a showman, dude. I didn't know if he wanted to give away all the trade secrets. So
no, the showmanship is going to be the performance with the kids.
Okay. Man, that sounds fucking weird. If you wanted to,
this is something that he sees is definitely important to her, so he wants to do it right.
Cool.
So he's actually and he's asking Nitsua. So, what's a actual proper ceremony so we could do this correctly?
Yeah, and I tell him.
I got you 2 flag bearers.
And like I've been.
There's always guys holding flags, right?
Yeah,
he was guessing.
I've always been I do this all the time. This is one of the things that Fifth Son gets to do, right? I tell him how it normally goes and where the flags can go and the things he can say and how the places where he can sort of ad lib and talk about the different things that we've all done, that she's been a part of and taking care of, and all that stuff.
Cool. So,
100%.
John, do you have anything you want to do between now and then, or does anybody?
Well, between now and then, because the ceremony is going to go off right before the feast, and then after the feast is the play, so he wants to get with the kids and practice that in that between time. We don't necessarily have to role play that.
That's what I was going to ask.
If you want
to, we can.
If you want to, we can. No, I don't care. I'm perfectly fine because we want to get some of this out of the way.
So So,
but I can do like a persuasion check to get them to work with me the whole time.
Nah, you're a fucking hero, man. They're fucking kids. They're totally into you.
Sweet.
So you see, so we fast forward a couple of hours, and you in the center of town, you hear like a horn, like a jazzy clarinet blow, and people are already starting to like wrap up their day's work and start to mill around. You hear like a jazzy clarinet blow, and it's like a Jerry Moonbeam. Hey, Jerry. Hey, can I have everyone's attention? He's like, we've got something special for you planned. No, it is not yours truly, Jerry Moonbeam. It is something, maybe better, maybe worse. I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. he's like, so here it goes, and he gives you like a shitty introduction, and like everybody's kind of just gathered in a circle, like right around that well kind of area, and yeah, do your thing.
Thank you, Jerry. Today,
Jerry Moonbeam, you got it.
Damn right. Today we are here to honor the promotion from sergeant to captain of Miss Gloria Tucker. And the music would then kick in, the ceremony would commence, and
Company
Ace, after she's pinned and she's standing there, Aces would give a quick speech, and he'd be like, for everything you've done for this settlement, from helping clear the village, showing great courage, and everything you have done handling squabbles and dealing with the day-to-day around town, you've deserved every bit of this promotion. From your majesty, through me, the royal brazier, thank you. You have earned this rank of captain.
You hear the crowd goes nuts. Not so much for, they're not really sure what a royal brazier is either, but they are very happy for the newly dubbed captain.
Adam gets full credit for that one, guys. I just want to. He deserves it.
And not really. I just misheard John today at work and thought he said he was going to give himself the title of royal brazier. He said a thing that might actually be a thing, but we got there. But yeah, she like stands up or whatever. She's like, I'm not one for fanfare and speeches, but thanks. And she kind of like, you can tell that's she's like back to bit, like she kind of fucking even keel like a lot. Like you don't get a lot out of her except for gratitude, stick-to-itiveness, and the right attitude. Yeah.
He just wanted to make sure he did this the right way for her.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He felt like she would appreciate it.
She's rosy-cheeked the entire time.
There we go.
Not embarrassed so much, but she,
proud. Yeah, she's proud.
Proud.
There you go. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got it's a little something about the history of non-commissioned officers being commissioned in the field to the responsibilities that are to a rank commensurate with their responsibilities, and things like this are very rare and played up a little bit, like kind of that stuff.
Definitely.
And then thank you all for coming, and now we have a
the feast is first.
Yes, the feast.
And now we feast.
Babs steps
Good
out
recovery.
Mazel tov.
Babs steps out of the hissing pony. She's like, "Soup's on," and then she just walks back in. Everybody starts heading over.
I love that it's still a soup, even though she said it was going to be all these other things, and now it's just a soup.
Soup's on is just an
I went over
expression.
to Ash.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I went over to Ash and made sure that Ash was walking with me when we walk in and everything.
He's like, well, yeah, let's, sounds good.
Let's go get some food, Ash.
Hell yeah, I'm with you. And he's in tow. He's like following you like a gigantic puppy.
He got to be center stage.
Right. Yeah. He keeps he's walking back with his flag or whatever he was holding.
Nice.
He's gonna keep that. He's gonna keep that on him.
He walked right past the flagpole stand there, and I didn't say anything.
Right, like the whole those flagpole things you shove them into.
Yeah,
totally,
it's a ceremonial flag that we just happen to have, and they're like heavy, but he's just like holding it, and I'm just not going to tell him.
Yeah, he's strong. It's nothing to him. So yeah, you guys all head over. You guys are. Let's say you guys are like towards the front of the line. Like people are asking you to cut in front of them. Like they want you just to show gratitude. They want you to move up in the line and Nabs, the Goblin Fletcher guy, he was like he was towards the front just because he was close by, and he was like he sees you guys come behind him. He's like, oh hey guys, don't worry, we got all the feathers out. I don't think there's gonna be any milk jerky. I think we're clear. And
Thank
so
you.
then you guys step up. There's like space for like 4 of you to like be there, and Babs is like, today we will be serving the owlbear chops. We got plenty of chops. Couple of ground. You want owlbear burger? You want owlbear chops? We got some ribs too. What you want?
Chops.
Chops.
Ribs.
Ribs. Big guy with.
I'll take some burgers. What do you want, Ash?
Yeah, I'll have what he's having. Cause she's like, cool, more burgers for Ash. Big boy, what do you want, Brad?
I want it all.
Do you want it now?
Yeah.
She's like coming right up, and she's like, we got mashed potatoes to go with this, and someone took that pesky. I was disappointed. I didn't think that, I was really excited to make the milk jerky, but then you'll never guess what happened. She said, just before, like an hour before the ceremony started, a goose just fell out of the sky, landed on the damn roof, and I got
And
all
killed
the
herself.
all the feathers I need. Milk jerky for everyone. And everybody's like, yay! Like no one's excited. You see,
Give mine an Atua. He loves that stuff.
you see the guy. I don't know if you guys remember the half orc that was hammered like a while ago. Like at the last session, he was like grabbing at your boots or whatever. You see him, and he's the only one who's excited. He's like, fuck yeah, milk jerky, dude. I am all about that. She's like, on the rug. I got you an extra portion. He's like, yes. And everybody else is like, they're like, you hear a couple of people like lean to each other, like, he can have mine. It's like, I'm not eating that shit. It's like, yeah, I know, right? So Babs like happily doles out all this food and shit, and everybody gets served, and everybody is eating. Everybody's having a great time. You see people trying the milk jerky. I don't know if you eat it with your hands or a fork. I don't really know what it looks like. But yeah, they're trying it, and it's not good. In my head, it looks like grits.
No,
I was picturing flan.
milk jerky. It's essentially just dehydrated a lot, right? Until it gets into
Austin, I don't care what you say. I'm not opening that link you sent me.
until it goes. It's like it kind of
Shut
looks
up.
like a beef jerky because it has a teriyaki sauce and it's peppered, right?
But this is made out of feathers.
Yeah.
So this is not what
this
you
is not
think
what-
it is. This is like a paste.
Yeah, I gotta think that it's gotta be some kind paste is probably spot on.
Yeah, that's what
right.
I'm seeing.
You overhear somebody at the next table like, do you have any idea why she calls this shit jerky? Do you think she's ever had jerky? This is not jerky. You can pick jerky up with your hands. Like, dude,
No, the sad part is if she rubbed this on the entire owlbear and then roasted it, it probably would have been a great base.
yeah, like a nice marinade maybe.
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
But
you
this...
you cook things in its own juices. Usually it works out. Maybe the same works for like feather paste.
It'd be better than this.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, if you
Better
want mine, it's all
Nope.
yours, dude. No, okay.
No,
Okay.
definitely not. No.
Okay, cool. Have you seen any dogs around? Like, you just like stick a spoon under the table and hope a dog eats this.
Your Majesty eats a lot of weird things. Maybe just stick it in front of him, see if it disappears.
Yeah, it's
I
all
give
yours.
it to Ash.
What'd you say?
I give it all to Ash.
He's like, oh, you know, I
Said you
thought we
burned it
were
to
making.
ash.
I thought that we were, you know, coming a little bit as friends, and then you give me the. Did I offend you, sir? Whatever I did, I'm terribly sorry.
That's funny.
And then Onrod comes by, and he's like, "You guys gonna eat your milk jerky? Anybody? You gonna eat that?" And Ash is like, "It's all yours, mate." And she's like, "Sweet." And he's like, "Anybody else? I'll be back there. Bring it on over." And he goes back and sits at his table, and he is pounding beers. So the meal concludes, and Jerry Moonbeam gets back up on stage. But he's just tapping on a cane, like it's a microphone. And he's like, "Hey, everybody up here, get your eyes on Jerry Moonbeam. I have an urgent announcement to make. Cannonball, no, I kid." And he's like, Jerry Moonbeam with the jokes. And he's like, "I have just been informed that we have a very special presentation from our own Ace Burbank. 2 presentations in one day. Ace, give it up for Ace, Jerry Moonbeam."
Thank you, Jerry, Mr.
Jerry
Moonbeam,
You
Mr.
got it.
Moonbeam.
Jerry
You know you deserve the right respect. The king of swing,
Yeah.
Jerry,
Jerry
the
Moonbeam.
swing thing, Moonbeam.
Yeah. Look out for this guy. He's a real lady killer. Not like Jerry Moonbeam, but almost. And then Jerry Moonbeam goes and fucking fucks off back to the bar.
So, before we begin our show this evening, I think we all need a speech from the 2 heroes who won't be gloating all evening. And he gives a little bashful, curtsy with a hand pose. And he...
Are we talking like Hunter Hearst Helmsley's bow thing?
No, he's like this.
Oh, I am not watching you. Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah,
But sure.
just as he says that, being
Like,
flamboyant.
who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we deserve a speech from the other 2 heroes that helped brave the ice keep.
Thanks.
Right.
Go hear from him. This guy talks
Please
all the time.
come.
Yeah, do you guys go up on stage?
I look over.
Ash is kind of
Oh.
gently pushing Tetsuo, like, yeah,
They-
get up there.
Wait, I'm sorry. We need a proper introduction. First, we have
You see Jerry Moonbeam start to come back up the stage. He's like pointing at me like, "You need me?"
background music. Yes, please.
Okay, cool.
We have the Shadow Angel, Demon Knight, Prince of
Braddock.
Darkness. Yes!
Does he do that?
Yes.
I was really waiting for John to be like, Shadow Angel and Mind Freak.
No, I just cut him off on purpose.
I like it.
You stand up, raise both arms, and say your name very
Yes.
O'Doyle rules like, and Ash is like, fuck yeah!
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah! Brother.
Speech, Braddock.
Yes, Braddock's speeches. No, I'm good.
Ace stands up and just starts going, well said, well said!
Ace?
Oh, by the way, this is Ace, Master
Wait.
of the Mouth, Burbank.
Thank you. Now.
Ash is just rapidly applauding the whole time.
Ace goes into the grand royal introduction. Fuck, I have so many names, it's hard to fucking remember them all.
For
The
your
sacrificial prince,
ride. Oh, okay.
Your Majesty, Nitsua.
Ash freaks out. He is hooping and hollering like a drunk white girl.
Speech.
I get up, I walk up, and I talk about how the community and how we've all pulled together with some of the trying times we've been through, and how we're all in this, and no one of us can do anything without the other. I mentioned how I met person A today, and they were doing this to help everyone, and no one, something that probably goes unnoticed every day. And I talked to this other person, and I just go down the list, and I mention 4 or 5 people doing normal things that don't get much renown. And I mentioned Ash, who's out, also every day toiling in the soil, trying to get what he can to grow. These are the things that all of us depend on, and everyone here is a hero for everything they do. And we are up here, but we represent you, and this is all of our moments. And then I start clapping at everybody else.
Yeah, they pop up big for that one. Like, everybody's getting there. Whoops, I hit you with the sad trombone sound that you guys can't hear. But, like, everybody's freaking out. Like, they're all standing ovation. Yeah, everybody loves the recognition you gave them, and they're there for it.
Do I have my lamp back, by the way?
Did
the wizard? Because I told him to bring it back to me.
Yeah.
Unless he wasn't going to.
No, he did.
I figured by now
you don't know what happened with that because I haven't figured it out. But yes,
we haven't got a chance to talk because it's been a busy day. We'll talk tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. But yes, you have your lamp back.
Okay. So, he, once they finish up, he sets the scene of the whole ice castle, and the role he has the kids playing is the different monsters. He's actually got them, like, on each other's shoulders to play the ogres, and, like, linking arms and waving them for the dragon and shit.
And you, like, stab them?
Well, with fake props and stuff, but yes. But they also get blows in on him as Ace is playing all three heroes.
This is like Thor: Love and Thunder when all those kids are doing stuff, and, like, they're all...
Yeah. Kind of, yeah, he's getting them involved. But they're just playing the bad guys. So, he goes through the whole tale. He tells it up until the end of the dragon fight. So when Boz goes back and he's got the demon wings coming off of him, or Braddock, when he backs up behind the pillars, that's when his story changes a bit.
Yeah.
In his story, he rushes over to Nitsua, hurls himself across his body, fires a bolt that nails the dragon between the eyes as it falls down into the abyss off the cliff.
Yeah. Yes. Give me a performance roll with advantage.
Okay.
Did you fuck this up?
Not horribly. A 10.
Yeah, you're fine. It's good. It's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a, like,
nobody's
drizzling
like
shits.
Yeah, you
I
don't have
4 and a 3.
Wow.
So I did kind of fuck that up.
So the crowd isn't like full on girls at the Elvis concert on Ed Sullivan fucking freaking out, but they're into it.
Well, like, I like to think of it as Ace is getting frustrated when the kids fuck up a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. Let's blame it on children.
Like, no, it's not their fault because they're kids, but he can't handle their mistakes.
Right.
It's his fault for being an adult who can't handle himself, basically.
Gotcha. I got you.
No, it's definitely a him flaw, but he's working through it.
Cool.
And he doesn't blow up on the kids. That's the natural one.
Good. Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to just scream at children. That'll really bring down the mood.
I'm
yes, sir.
Call in a little bit.
Yeah. I was. We were gonna finish up this play, and then that's all I had.
Cool. And then he ends it where it ends at the portal, and he puts in him and Braddock, and he even portrays the little asshole that was talking shit. And when Ace portrays him, he portrays him and like pours water on himself like he peed his pants.
Oh, like he's a real fuckface.
Yeah. He just portrays him like a complete cowering little bitch.
You see,
And-
he's there, and he like stands up, and he's in a huff, and he's so like, he's so angry that he can't even make out a full. He's like, "That's not my and he just like storms out,
And
like
then,
a Lollipop Guild kid if he was mad.
yeah. And then he gets up with all the kids and he begins to kind of get in front of them and take a bow, and then he steps back and takes a bow to them and lets them take a bow to the crowd.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everybody is uproarious.
Hey
Everybody-
Adam, what's the captain doing during all this? How's she looking at?
She is she's like kind of like if you look at me, like she's like kicked back, like holding her beer, and she's just like shaking her head and laughing the whole time. Like it's not like she's not like busting her like her sides aren't splitting, but it's kind of like a this motherfucker kind of thing the whole time. But she's been smiling ear to ear.
Nice.
The coolest things I set up, Abram, I always flub the roll.
Hey, welcome to my life. Except I don't set up cool things. I just fuck up rules. But yeah, I don't have anything else for the night. So let's call it there, and we will pick up as this night wraps up next session.